Hi everyone, good morning all of you. This is Chandy from InfoBuddy and welcome to the current affairs session of 6th August 2020. The topics that are going to be covered in this session are Beirut explosion, Tanjal Golf Resort, One Nation, One Ration Card scheme and AXA, finally Smart India Hackathon. Guys, as usual this session contains 10 important questions. For each question I will give you 5 seconds to answer. So write down your answers in the comment box. Coming to the first question of the day. Beirut, often seen in the news recently, is located in Lebanon's capital is Beirut. So option C is the correct answer. At least 100 people were killed and nearly 4,000 injured in a massive explosion at Lebanon's capital Beirut. The explosion, according to the Lebanon's government, 2,700 tons of ammonium nitrate stored for 6 years in a warehouse in the port. Multiple reports suggest that a huge tremor-causing explosion was preceded by a fire, possibly of firecrackers. So option C is the correct answer. Lebanon's capital is Beirut. Next question. Recently, the Tanjal Golf Resort has been inaugurated under the Swadesh Darshan scheme in which of the following states? Recently, the Tanjal Golf Resort was virtually inaugurated in Mizoram. This project was implemented under the Swadesh Darshan scheme of Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. This Swadesh Darshan scheme was launched in 2014-15 for integrated development of theme-based tourist circuits in the country. Currently, there are 15 theme-based circuits in the country. Theme-based circuits are developed on the principles of high tourist value, competitiveness and sustainability in an integrated manner to enrich tourist experience and enhance employment opportunities. Ecotourism has been broadly defined as a tourism which is ecologically sustainable. A total amount of 92.25 crore rupees was sanctioned for it, out of which 64.48 crore was sanctioned for various components at Tanjal, including the golf course, which is designed to have facilities of international standards. The competitive advantage of Tanjal golf course is that it will provide quality golfing experience at a fair price. So recently, Tanjal Golf Resort under Swadesh Darshan scheme was virtually inaugurated in Mizoram. Next question. How many states or union territories are connected under the One Nation, One Ration Card scheme? A total number of 24 states and union territories are connected under ONORC, that means One Nation, One Ration Card scheme. Recently, Manipur, Nagaland and Uttarakhand along with the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir has been integrated with this One Nation, One Ration Card scheme. The remaining states and union territories are targeted to be integrated into the scheme by March 2021. This One Nation One Ration Card scheme was started as an interstate portability of ration cards in 2019. It allows the Migratory National Food Security Act 2013 NFSA 2013 beneficiaries to lift their entitled quota of food grains from any fair price shop of their choice anywhere in the country. This can be done by using their existing ration card with Aadhaar based authentication. With 24 states and union territories connected under the scheme, about 65 crore beneficiaries comprising 80% of the total beneficiaries covered under the NFSA get their subsidized ration from anywhere in these 24 states and union territories. Next question. Who inaugurated the 4th edition of Smart India Hackathon 2020? The Smart India Hackathon 2020 software edition was inaugurated by Union Minister of Education Shri Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Option C is the correct answer. He inaugurated on 1st August 2020. The grand final of 4th edition of Smart India Hackathon 2020 concluded on August 4th, 2020. The hackathon was held simultaneously at 40 virtual nodal centers across the country from 1st to 4th August 2020. The Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi addressed the grand finale of the largest ever hackathon in the world through video conference on 1st August 2020. Next question. A book titled Vishesh Code to Win, authored by The book titled Vishesh Code to Win has been written by sportswoman turned author Nirupama Yadav and published by the publishing house Blue Rose. The book is set to be released on August 29th, 2020 on the occasion of National Sports Day. The book narrates the inspirational story of the life of Vishesh Bhriguvanshi, India's youngest basketball team captain. Vishesh Bhriguvanshi. He is the youngest basketball team captain. The book narrates the mindset of a basketball player in a cricket-dominated nation. The objective of the book is also to encourage the sports industry to focus more on developing games in India, just like cricket, so that the players get their due recognition. Next question. Which bank has launched an artificial intelligence powered conversational voice bot called AXA? Private sector lender Axis Bank has launched an automated voice assistant AXA. AXA is an artificial intelligence powered conversational voice bot. The automated voice assistant will function like a humanoid and has the ability to change the paradigm of customer experience from conventional interactive voice response system. AXA, an artificial intelligence powered conversational voice bot, can converse in English, Hindi, and English. It has the capability to address 1 lakh customer queries and requests per day. Hence, it will enhance customer experience by enabling in-depth understanding of their queries, its context, and the intent of the call. So, current MD and CEO of Axis Bank is Amitabh Chaudhary. So, option C is the correct answer. Next question. The Program for International Student Assessment (PISA) is an initiative of which of the following organization? Program for International Student Assessment is the OECD's Program for International Student Assessment. So option C is the correct answer. This PISA measures 15-year-olds' ability to use their reading, mathematics and science knowledge and skills to meet real-life changes. The study, which began in the year 2000, conducts a test evaluating 15-year-olds in member and non-member countries to assess the quality and inclusivity of school systems in these countries. The PISA test is held every 3 years. India has participated in the PISA test only once before in 2009 and has decided to take part in the next PISA, which was due in 2021, but it has been postponed to 2022. So the Program for International Student Assessment is an initiative of OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Next question. Ram D. Pradhan, who passed away recently, is the former governor of which state? Former Union Home Secretary and Arunachal Pradesh Governor Ram Pradhan passes away at 92. So Arunachal Pradesh. Option B is the correct answer. Mr. Pradhan served as the Governor of Arunachal Pradesh during the Rajiv Gandhi government. Pradhan was an IAS officer of Maharashtra Circle. He also headed a 2-member committee set up in December 2008 to probe the security forces' response to the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack. Next question. Hiroshima Day takes place every year on. Hiroshima Day takes place every year on August 6th to commemorate the day in August 1945 when an atomic bomb was dropped on the Japanese city of Hiroshima on August 6 by United States, followed a few days later by another drop on the city of Nagasaki on August 9. These bombings effectively ended World War II. The two cities were terribly destroyed and casualties were estimated at around 2 lakh, mostly civilians. This was the first time in the history of warfare when a nuclear bomb was used against a nation. The day is observed to advocate, pray and work for a ban on all nuclear weapons and an end to war and violence through anti-war and anti-nuclear discussions and demonstrations around the world. Option B, August 6 is the correct answer. Hiroshima Day, and on August 9th on Nagasaki. The name is Little Boy. Next question. Women's World Team Squash Championship is to be held in which country? The Women's World Team Squash Championship scheduled in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia from 15th to 20 December. From this, India has been withdrawn due to lack of preparation time and match readiness of its players. Squash Rackets Federation of India (SRFI) has decided to withdraw from this championship. Present president of SRFI is Devendranath Sarangi and the headquarters of SRFI is Chennai. So once again a quick revision of all these questions. 10 important questions of this session. Beirut, often seen in the news recently, is located in. Beirut is the capital city of Lebanon. Recently, the Tenjal Golf Resort has been inaugurated under the Swadesh Darshan scheme in which of the following states? Mizoram. How many states and union territories are connected under the One Nation One Ration Card scheme? 24. Who inaugurated 4th edition of Smart India Hackathon 2020? Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Narendra Modi addresses the 4th edition of the Smart India Hackathon 2020. A book titled Wishes Code to Win, authored by Nirupama Yadav. Which bank has launched an artificial intelligence powered conversational voice bot called AXA? Axis Bank. The Program for International Student Assessment is an initiative of which of the following organizations? OPCD. Ramdi Pradhan, who passed away recently, is the former governor of which state? Arunachal Pradesh. Hiroshima Day takes place every year on August 6th. A bomb named as Little Boy. Next question. Women's World Team Squash Championship is going to be held in which country? Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Scheduled from 15th to 20th December. India has been withdrawn from this Women's World Team Squash Championship. Guys, question for you. Who won the British Grand Prix 2020? Guys, if you like this session and found it useful, please like the video and share it to others, and don't forget to subscribe. That's it from this session. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe.